Hello everybody, this is Carl Fortuna coming to you from the beautiful Valley Shore Community Television Studios. If you haven't seen the studios, come check them out or look for it on TV. Look for some programming that they have available. They do a great job covering a lot of local news. So, first of all, there's a couple events I'd like you to put on your calendar. On March 2nd, we have the Chili Fest. There's going to be around 25 chefs, and this is always such a huge hit in downtown Old Saybrook. Thousands of people come, and the winners of the Chili Fest, the best chili makers, although that's always up for dispute, get to donate some money to their favorite charities. And really the main event of the Chili Fest is to raise money for the Old Saybrook Chamber Scholarship. And they give that money to a very deserving young student to help them further their education. So, Chili Fest, March 2nd, noon to 3, be there or be square. Secondly, at the Kate on March 10th, you have the Oscar show. So the Kate every year does this awesome Oscar event at the Kate. You get to go in, you get to dress up in your bow tie and your dress, or however you want to dress. It is the shoreline, after all. You can dress very casually. And they do a wonderful job with appetizers, and you get to enjoy some Oscar festivities. They have prizes, they have all kinds of stuff. So it's a really great event. I've been a few times. March 10th. Go on the Kate website for further information, and we'll see you there also. And lastly, one other thing you should put on your calendar is June 23rd. I've been talking about this for a few months. We have our Celebrate Saybrook event that we are doing again this year from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. We're going to have all kinds of stuff there. We're going to have 5 bands. I think we already have over 100 registered vendors, including all kinds of food. So this event is already a massive success for this June. So that is something you're not going to want to miss. Also, one other thing that you can do to assist your local economy is buy a Saybrook e-book through the Old Saybrook Chamber of Commerce. And if you buy $25, you get another $10 to spend. If you buy $50, you get another $20 to spend. And if you buy $100, you get about another $40 to spend. You get to spend that money locally in Old Saybrook stores, restaurants, and it's a great way to support the local economy. As many of you know, we are working on our Mariner's Way study. The Mariner's Way study is a way to make Route 1 east from essentially Mystic Market to Gladeview Rehab a little bit more economically viable and vibrant. We have a committee that we've been working with and a consultant that we've been working with that is truly making a lot of progress. We have a path forward, and this is not going to be a study that we are going to put on the shelf. This is going to be a study that we are going to implement. We've already studied some ways to implement it, which will be phase 2. It may include forming a redevelopment agency, but there is so much money at the state level, the federal level, that we will be able to apply for grant funding, that we think it's a great opportunity to really transform this area and make it a far more viable area, economic area for our citizens to enjoy. Right now, there's a little bit of, there are some vacant stores, there are a lot of interesting businesses there, and this is all privately owned property. So we're not taking over any property, but we want to assist those business owners perhaps in making their storefront a little bit more beautiful, we'll say. And if certain store owners are interested in selling their property, that may be something that the town can help to assist with redevelopment. One other thing I'd like to mention is the budget. We recently completed the Board of Selectmen's budget. We have the budget being up about 2.3% at this point, which is pretty good in the era of inflation that we're currently in. We have several contracts to negotiate this year, but the budget itself is up 2.3%. Now, many of you have seen your reval forms that have come in the mail. The average property is up 40%. The average residential property is up 40%. So depending on how much your property went up, if it went up over 40%, you're certainly going to see some increase in your taxes. But if your property only went up 10 or 20%, the actual increase in your taxes is going to be nominal. So keep an eye out on that. Please follow Board of Finance public hearings. Look out for the eventual referendum on the budget, which will be in May. But if you have any questions on the budget, you can feel free to reach out for me. The last thing I want to say on this update is thank you, Jan Peruccio, our superintendent. Superintendent Peruccio has been with the schools now here in Old Saybrook for 10, 11 years, pretty much the entirety of my tenure as first selectman. She's done such an excellent job running our schools, very communicative with parents and students, always available for me if I had a question about the schools. Jan's done an excellent job. We certainly wish her well in her next endeavor, whatever that may be. I'm sure she'll let us know. And I am certain that Jan Peruccio will move on to great successes after this. We are sorry to see her leave. I think she was a very well-liked superintendent in our town, but of course we wish her the best of luck. So good luck, Jan Peruccio, and we will see you on the other side. Anyway, this is Carl Fortuna signing off here at the Valley Shore Community TV studios. See you next time.